Do you ever feel like you have to pee, even when you just went, or you sit down to go and barely anything comes out, but the urge is still there? Maybe you're going just in case all the time, or you never feel fully empty. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. And here's the thing that might surprise you. This isn't always a bladder problem. That constant urge that you're feeling, it doesn't always mean your bladder's actually full. Your bladder, your brain, and your pelvic floor are all working together as a system. And sometimes that system gets a little out of sync. So instead of your body sending a signal like, hey, your bladder is full, it's time to go, it might be sending the signal too early or misinterpreting what's going on entirely. Let's walk through a few of the most common reasons that this happens. Number one is that your bladder has gotten used to going too often. If you're someone who pees just in case or goes every time you feel even the slightest urge, your bladder can actually adapt to holding less, so it starts signaling you sooner and sooner, even when it doesn't actually need to. And then number two, your pelvic floor might be overactive, not weak. This is a big one. When those muscles are holding a lot of tension, it can create a sensation of pressure or urgency, even when your bladder isn't full. And then number three is that your nervous system is on high alert. If your body is in a stressed or anxious state, your urgency signals can feel stronger and more frequent. A lot of women notice this gets worse when they're overwhelmed or under pressure. Number four is that you might be stuck in an urgency cycle. You feel the urge, you go right away, your body learns, oh, we respond immediately. And then over time, that loop reinforces itself. So the urge keeps coming back faster and stronger. And number five is that you might be drinking more bladder irritants than you realize. Things like coffee, tea, sparkling water, alcohol, and some artificial sweeteners can all make your bladder more sensitive. Some of these habits may seem normal, but your bladder might be reacting more than you expect. If you're listening to this and thinking, okay, this is exactly what's happening to me, I just want to say this is actually really common, and the good news is it's something that you can work with. Instead of just reacting to the urge, we want to start retraining the system. And that can look like gradually spacing out bathroom trips and learning how to pause when the urge hits, working on relaxing the pelvic floor, not just strengthening, and paying attention to the patterns and triggers, not in a restrictive way, just in a more aware, supportive way. And if you're not totally sure what your patterns are yet, this is exactly why we created our pelvic health symptom tracker. It helps you start connecting the dots between what you're drinking, how often you're going, and when your symptoms are showing up, so that you can better understand what's actually going on in your body. I'll link to that below for you. And if this video has helped you feel even a little more clear or less alone with what you're experiencing regarding your bladder and your habits, that's exactly why I made it. If it's helpful, I hope that you can subscribe, because every week I post new videos on pelvic health and living with conditions like pelvic organ prolapse. I will see you in the next video.